Good day, everybody. Welcome to DYOR Live. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Striking here in the digital media world. So glad to be hosting another episode of DYOR Live here on the DYOR Media Network. We got a great week for you today. It's a short week. It's a holiday week. It's whatever you want to call it here in the U.S. For the rest of you around the world, enjoy a big country like the U.S. just screwing off for a few days and not getting anything done. But that's not going to stop us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be on talking about Bitcoin, why it got rejected from 100,000 when we were so close to it, within a few hundred bucks, I think it was, and of course lots of good things. Also, I just wrecked that intro. I had a whole list of things in my head, but first of it is Meme Coin Monday. So if you got meme coins you want to talk about, bring them onto the show today. Rate our community, come on and talk to us. But I think this would be a good time to recognize my co-host Pedro Garcia in the house over here. Pedro, what's happening?
What is up, my peoples? It is a glorious day. A glorious day. It is a cold day where I am at, but it's a glorious day. And so
Well, what's making it glorious? Is it because you're shorting the market right now and making a ton of money on that? Or is it just
You know what? It's so funny. I caught some shade this weekend. I went on a space and I was talking about just TA, and this guy basically. Just by the way, shout out to my boy Space Larry over at MetaTrust. He's starting a Saturday morning space there. So if y'all want to be in there, it's gonna be some dope stuff. I'm looking forward to kind of hanging out there. But I caught some shade because I started going over some TA, and somebody was like, "This TA guy can't stand." They all say there, and I was like, "Bro, you don't know me." Like, and I got a little frisky. Very rarely do I actually get frisky. Y'all know, like I'm pretty chill. I'm like, well, you don't know me yet, and it's okay. But I just was like, I don't know what it was. Maybe Saturday morning, I just wasn't on point. And I was like, you know what, bud, dude? Do. I went all aggro, and I felt bad. I actually felt really bad because I was like, you know what? So I actually had to go on and say, you know what? I'm sorry. That wasn't right. Forgive me. And because like I don't know. Y'all know I'm not normally like that. I'm the guy. Hey, okay, cool. I understand. How did you get burned one time, right? Or multiple times, right? I should have. That's what I probably should have done, and I felt guilty. So, anyways, the reason I'm saying that is because I was going to say, I expect the market to go. Many of you guys know that I am right now in bull mode, right? Like, so right now I'm in perma perma bull mode right now. I think I really do think we could see a, potential 500,000 Bitcoin, right? Like 300,000, 500,000. We could see that, right? Once it really starts to get going and running. And so right now I'm talking about wait for the pullbacks to come down into our areas so that we can get in on it, right? And I did think we were going to hit. I did think we were going to hit
I
that.
did
Even
too.
Tom, yeah, like I was like, okay, we're going to hit that 100,000 mark. But sure enough, I was just like, I do think we're going to do it because everybody was like anxious, like people were buying. And I always talk about this. When there's a ton of buyers, now that the institutions are involved here, right? What do? They take the other side and they short because they're always needing orders. And so they have to come on the other side and say, we're going to take this side here, even though you're wanting to push it here because they have unlimited amount of money. And so we've talked about this now multiple times where when you have an infinite system trying to fit into a finite system. So, and then in it, here's the other part behind it. That infinite system, your $1 that you have to deploy, they only have to deploy 10 cents to 1 cent to deploy what you have to deploy at $1 because they have this thing called infinite leverage. And so they can call their buddy up over at, let's say, CNBC, XYZ, whoever, right? And say, hey, make the market go this way. Say bad news or good news. Or they call their buddy over at, let's say, BlackRock or Goldman Sachs and goes,
Yep.
hey, I need you to back me up real quick on this trade because it's going against me. Remember GameStop? We
I
talked
love
about
that. I love that.
hey, we're getting crushed. It wasn't because they were getting crushed on GameStop. It was because of the leverage system that was based off the trade. Just like how when the rates over at the carry trade with Japan, the Japan carry trade, the yen carry trade,
Yep.
that was systemic because everybody had built a whole entire ecosystem around the yen and it having low rates. And then they could utilize low rates over here to make a spread over here. And that spread was then leveraged to 10. Then this 10 to 1, I'll shrink, was then leveraged again to 100. And then this leverage was leveraged to 1,000, if not 10,000. So when you saw GameStop push up, or you saw the yields over in the yen start to push up, right? It was systemic where it bled through everything because everything was based on a very fragile. Because in the market, all money has to be utilized to be making money. And I think that's it. That is a fault that we do have in our current system, right? But it's how it's built. And so this infinite system is now fitting into crypto. And so they need orders. And that's what we see right here. Man, I was so hoping for I was hoping they would give us the 100,000. I was hoping, like in my gut, even Tom, right? We talked about this. You said, what do you think the market's going to be? I said, all depends on Sunday and Monday. Depends on what they're going to do. If they sell off, then
Kova in
we'll
the
probably
house.
see.
Kova says, F that person. She was attacking you, bro.
Yeah, I would agree, but still, I don't. My actions isn't based off what they do. My actions based off how I act, and I could have acted different, and I didn't. And that's the key, right? This is the key in society is that we have to take responsibility for what we do and how we act on how
It's
somebody
just hitting
treats
all the
us.
topics here at the beginning of the show today. We're
Sorry,
we're
sorry.
13 minutes into a short show today.
Yeah, I know. We got it. We got it. Let's get into this. This is Meme Coin Monday. Let's have some fun, my people. Everybody over there at Rumble, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Make a comment. Say what's up to us. You guys over at the Rumble or you guys over at the YouTube, y'all already doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. Share, like, and then over on X and Facebook, please do us a favor. Make a comment. Say something. Say something. Say something. Help me help you make money. But that's not financial advice. That's educational and social entertainment purposes only. So here we go. All right. So right now we're seeing a sell-off. We saw yesterday a push up, right? Which was good. And it did find support. But then once we came down through this eight, we could see a potentially, okay, this is we've talked about this now, right? So potentially we could see a couple things here. We could see it come down to yesterday's, or excuse me, not yesterday, last week's low, okay, which would be potentially that 89,000 area, okay? And another thing we could see, again, these are a couple areas, right? Let me take off the actual a lot of these ones with the, these were ones that we took part in, right, as a intraday trade. So we could come back down to that 79,000, which we've talked about, right? Because remember, there were no demand zones, right? Remember we talked about there being no demand zones in these areas here, and a very small one from last week. So I expected to see potentially last week to see it come and hit that 100,000 and then sell off to these lower levels, which we've talked about. So that 89,000 on the weekly is something that we could hit. Excuse not 89,000, excuse me. The 79,000, 80,000 area is one. That is my long-term shot, right? Like if I'm taking the short, I'm going to take it for the full week. I'm going to take it down to there, right? But at the same time, I'm looking to go through and take profit in many of these. So here's the thing. Where's my take profit shot? My first real take profit shot has already been hit, right? Which is basically um, the one, 1 to 1, 1 to 2 shot where I go and I make my money, and now my trade is free. Okay. And so if I get stopped out, I make a little bit of money or I make twice as much as money, right? Is what I typically always try to do. Then the next part is I'm looking now at is where's a potential turnaround point? That would be this point right here, that 95,000 as we're coming to hit that 8 period moving average. We could see some support coming in, and then we can kind of see it tomorrow or today consolidate, go sideways, and potentially push back up and hit that 100,000. I hope, fingers crossed, right? Or we
Or
see the or we see the other part where we see this market come down, continue to come down to that 88,000, right? And then potentially the low part of here down in these lower levels, which is going to be that, 80,000, which is where we have the weekly zone sitting right here. So it's these three little areas that we want to be mindful of, okay? But again, we're in a bull market. So what we should see is kind of a flash crash where it comes in, takes up liquidity because it needs stops, okay, to actually
Hmm.
flip it around. And then from there, right, because remember, these are longs and below here are shorts, right? And so they trigger the sell stops, which then allows buyers to step in for them to buy up those sell stops. And that's what they'll be doing. And so they already have those triggered in the market on the S&P 500. This is how it works there. So we can see that if you go and you look at the CME and many of the other exchanges in TradFi on their future system, you'll see through footprint charts or number charts, go through and you look at this stuff, and you'll be able to sit there and see when you look at the chart, you'll see buyers sitting down there, right? If you look at,
Buyers.
yeah, and or sellers sitting there where you'll have buyers with a high amount of um, open interest in that area. So these are just important things I'm trying to teach you guys to be able to go and look at. Okay, boom. So that's in a nutshell. Give me, guys, talk to me about some meme coins. Which ones do you want us to look at? We know that Solana is one of the primary places that we see um, meme coins kicking in. So let's check out Solana.
Solana. And Pedro, excuse me here. I'm a little
Solana.
quiet here as I have I was working on this new graphics thing for the coin information. My trial period just ran out, and I'm relaunching it.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well, then let me go ahead and interact with our fellow viewers over at Rumble. All 8 of you, it is good to have every one of you guys. Thank you so much. Guys, do us a favor. Please hit the like button over there. Really appreciate it. We're really trying to grow that Rumble mark. Also,
Rumble,
Tom, I know you
rumble,
got a
rumble, rumble.
I, I know, Tom, you've got a lot going on, but were we able to capitalize on reaching out to their top people over there and say, hey, can you put us on the main, not the main screen, but the crypto area?
I did reach out to them. We'll see if it works.
Perfect. Awesome. Great. So also, guys, to your guys over at Rumble, we appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Thank you, every one of you. Thank you. All right, I see that, Mr. Kuva, over in the Kuva. All right, me and my singing. It's fun. I started singing. Hey, I don't know if anybody ever heard that song, but it's called "This Land Is Your Land." But there's just one guy who sings. I forget what it is, but it's like with like a deep, sultry voice. It's like, "This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island to the
Pedro, I'm
redwood
hearing this awful
forest."
music in my ear.
To the Brooklyn water. And this land was made for you and me.
Let's see, what was the
All right.
version that we sang in school? This
That
land is
was the
my
one.
land and only my land. If you don't like it, you can F off. If you don't believe me, I'll do it. Okay. It got more
Yes.
violent after that, and I believe that was third or fourth grade, which we were talking about
Wow, really? That was a real
then.
song?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I
it was
didn't
the
know that.
schoolyard version.
Oh, there's always the schoolyard version. I get it, right? We actually used to sing the Juicy Fruit song. Dude,
The juicy
I
fruit.
couldn't like thinking about it now, I was like, oh my goodness, that was really perverted. Like I was like as a kid, I was like, who came up with this song? This is a horrible song. Like, like I was like, this is crazy. All right, guys, so let's check
Don't
out.
don't don't get me started singing my college fraternity songs. They're really bad.
Dude,
But
you
they're
know, like
awesome when you're drunk.
yes. Well, you know what? I love the singing songs that you sing when you're at the bar. Like back in the day, dudes used to sing songs at the bar. I'm talking like 100+ years ago. You would sing songs and everybody would get on a melody and you would have like harmony. Dude, I've heard stories. Like I've read stories of people go to
Harmony.
Like people would go to the bar and you would hear like these songs and like and today we still have that stuff now, right? Where it's like open mic or you have like, at a bar somebody will go and they'll have music and stuff like that. But it was actually sung by more the patrons and people would create songs of the day or what's actually happening in the news at the time. And that's how you would actually go and get news. And so people would memorize these songs that pass down. It's a trip. When I was learning
Well,
about it, I
that's
was like,
how. I
wow.
mean, you remember they only invented music that you could listen to, uh, you know, 120 years ago.
Yeah.
Before that, you had to listen to music be performed live, and so every bar, it's like the old Irish drinking song, or pick your
Mm-hmm.
nationality.
Yep.
Someone would sing in the bar.
And that's how news would be passed. Like it's kind of crazy.
We're
Like
gonna
when you
go
think about it.
bomb them, blasted the English.
Yeah, like exactly. We're gonna rally somebody to, and then you would sing. You're like, all right, so this is the news. This is what's actually happening. I mean, that's how partly you hear about the old slavery soul
Yeah.
songs that are him. It would tell them how to get past the why am I forgetting this bro? Why am I like forgetting that?
Pedro's losing it.
Oh, come on, man. The anti
The segregationists, the
yeah,
abolitionists.
yeah, 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 what was it? The not revolutionists. But dear
What
Lord.
time frame are you
Anyways, this
talking
show
about? Yeah, just move
talking
on.
about I'm talking during the Civil War. And how like they would and people were trying to go from the south to the north and they would sing
Underground
songs.
Railroad.
Yeah, the Underground Railroad and stuff like that. And it's interesting because where I live, there's a lot of homes that were actually part of the Underground Railroad. So people would actually boom and they would travel. And so it's just kind of cool to see a lot of these houses and actually how they were going. But they would be able to memorize all these cool stuff because they would post these songs and they would be singing it. And so it would be in their head like, okay, now we're at this point. Now do this and do that. And it was all through song. So I think it's good stuff. Anyways, all right. So let's focus here. All right. Now we're looking at right now Kai. Kai right now is coming into an area of potential buyers. We shot through this area, okay, which was active as active resistance. Okay, and I'm going to show this here real quick so you can understand this. All right, do you guys see here right here how the market for this day went up and went down, right? So there are buyers here that are trapped. Okay, so we're going to use this as an example. So what happens is when price then shoots up, right, they get out, right, and then they get out or they want to get in, whatever it is, that act as an area of support. So you can see it push up, come back down. You see it come in right here, right? Well, you can see right here, the market goes through, pushes up, and then comes at a similar situation. So it shoots up. So you can see here, I placed this right here. Okay. As you can see, it came up, came down, pushed back up. Now I'm going to show another area here. You can sit there and see. Okay. You see this right here? Similar situation, right? Boom, boom. And this is some nice little areas for you guys. So you can see these are called flip zones. You can check them out. They're on YouTube and all this other stuff. Go look up flip zone. So I like this area right here. It incorporates a bunch of flip zones where you can potentially see buyers stepping in. So I like it around right here. Here's a little jewel for you guys. A little bit of a jewel, a little bit of dun 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 dun.
Pedro clearly took his multivitamins this morning. His
I
ginger powder,
absolutely
garlic,
did.
chewed the garlic. He's got the
That's
potion. He's
exactly.
got the witchcraftery.
Yes, sir. Listen, man, I tell everybody if you ain't having one garlic a day, you're not healthy. If you're not having a raw clove of garlic, y'all don't know what you're missing. The first couple of weeks is a little bit of but I tell you, after a while, you'll
What
be
are
like,
we
okay,
looking at up here? What is Kai? Kai. Is
yeah.
that
So
what Kovo
Kai
put up there?
is
Kaiken?
tied, tired of
Right.
pump fund degens. Come join us as we end pump fund together and make ETH great again. There you guys go. I don't know if that's actually going to work, but the reality is, hey, it's right here. These are the areas that I'm looking at from a supply area. The last little area that you guys need to be mindful is this area right here. But it looks like it's been traded. Boom, right here. Let's go and do this right here, right
Tom,
here.
you're an idiot.
No, you're not. You're brilliant, my friend. Just right now, you're having a momentary lapse of
Reason,
uh,
one of my
reasoning.
favorite albums, Momentary Lapse of Reason.
All right, here you guys go. So you can see
All
here,
right,
we
let's.
came up and hit this area. It's coming back down, trying to find buyers here. I like this area right here. Also, the little area right here, you guys can take part into as well. You can do this right here. So
What's the current price you have for that, Pedro? Make sure I got
right
the
now
right
it's
one on
zero
CoinGecko.
seven 1175. And COVID, let me know if I've got the right one. One more person to go see, then I will be back. Dr. J or Kungar is in the house. What's up, brother? We got our resident doctor. And by the way, thank you for those articles. They were rocking this weekend, man. I was loving it. Loving it. Okay. So
Hold
here we
up,
go. I
hold
even
up.
have
Leave that Kaiken up there just for 1 second. I'm gonna do a little
okay.
test, Pedro.
Yes, sir.
Let's let's see.
Cayenne.
Let's see if this. Oop, I was typed that wrong. If this works, and then I will be the master of all things crypto for television production. Let's see what happened.
Yo, I started incorporating doing push-ups now, right? Every like because they're called little, what do they call them? Exercise snacks.
Exercise
Um,
snacks.
yeah, it's dope. So what it is just a brief little like 1 to 2 minute of exercises where it's like, it's an exercise snack. You go and you do a little quick little snack on exercise. And so if you want to go check it out over at Ronna Fitzpatrick, she is a awesome scientist. She does a lot of stuff on sauna therapy as well as a lot on just human peak performance. But I saw one of these things and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start messing with that. So I gotta admit, dude, it has been totally awesome because I sit here at the computer sometimes and I'm just chilling, sometimes for 2 hours, just like trading, like do 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 do, and I'm not really moving until I stand up. I'm like, oh dear Jesus, help me. So I've now like I have my alarm clock like right here that every 15-20 minutes it lets me know. So I jump up, do a quick little like 30-40 pull-ups or 30-40 push-ups. Hopefully one day I can do like 30 or 40 pull-ups too, where I'm like, baya, 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 baya. Anyways, so having fun times over here, Doctor. Sharing your show live on the Pump Fun page for Fire Chicken. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby, yeah. Dude, wouldn't it be epic if like on every major show out there or thing they would actually show like it was like it became a thing where it's like, yo, if you don't have Pedro, if you don't have DYOR live on your um on your feed there, then you're not
Then
a
you are
legit
nobody.
project. You're nobody. Okay, buddy. Okay. Dun, dun,
Let's
dun,
see.
dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to do the Trump dance.
Of course you are.
Mm.
All right.
Anyways,
I
all
think
right.
I've got this great graphic machines working here. Look at
All right,
this,
we got it
ladies and
going now.
gentlemen. All right.
Okay, buddy. Okay, all right. So, anything else you guys want us to pull up? By the way, thank you so much, guys, over at Rumble, also on YouTube. We appreciate every one of you guys. You rock the mic like Rama Lama Lama de Ding the Dang Dong Chang Chang Changity Chang Shabbat. Um, okay. Where we at today? Tom is killing it, right? I'd agree with that. When isn't Tom killing it? When is it not that he is not killing it? That was really interesting how I came up. All right, let's check out Fire Chicken, baby. Fire
Fire chicken.
Chicken. If y'all haven't found out about Fire Chicken, y'all need to find out. Also, we need to go over Nova. Also, I just had Mr. What is his name? Oh, if you guys could do us a quick little favor and send out the thing for this over at the Fire Chicken. Fire Chicken. Come on, where you going? Where you going over here? Get over here, Mr. Fire Chicken. All right, okay. Okay, here we go. We're checking out something else. Now we're about to check out Fire Chicken. Let's check out some Fire Chicken over here. We're gonna start by the bodega and get some Fire Chicken.
Fire Chicken is not on CoinGecko. In order for it to come up on the great graphics machine, it has to be on CoinGecko. So that's a goal. You know you've made it when you go from the Fire Chicken little scrolling logo over here on the screen into the full data. That's when you know your meme coin has made it, right?
So CoinGecko, correct? Is that correct?
Yeah,
Zing.
they're not on. They're not. I mean, the new meme coins aren't on CoinGecko.
Okay, I thought you said, boom, go check out CoinGecko. Here we go. Fire Chicken. We're about to check out the Fire Chicken over here. All right. Here we go. Fire Chicken. All right, buddies. Here we go. Here we go. Dang, this baby looking tough as nails over here. They ran all from Friday. Holy moly, crap, choli. Look at that. Holy. Oh, wow. Sound like I'm like someone like I sound like a
You see,
I'm a
whatever it
right
is,
now.
it's really bad. It's
No,
it's
it's actually really good. It's actually because it's holding on. It's holding on right here
no, I
for
meant
it
your
to be
voice. Your voice impressions, I cannot place.
horrible,
All I know is that you
horrible.
have a scarf on of some sort.
Hey, this was actually in my church's what's it called? Lost and Found. My old church, Lost and Found. And this girl, she's like a sister to me, right? And she made this, but I didn't know she made it. And at the time, I was going through a really, really hard time with the relationship, it was messing me up. Anyways, the reason I'm saying that is I was going through because I was looking for something at my church, and they put all this stuff, like Lost and Found out there on like this table if you want it. So I was like, oh, that's cute. And I grabbed, I was like, oh, it's so soft. And then I put it on my, you go like this, you're like, oh, this feels so good. It'd be so great against my skin. And then so from there, I just grabbed it, dude. And I was like, I'm gonna sport this. What's up, dude? Like, because y'all know up in the Northeast, it gets cold, like cold, like punch you in the face, hit you in the gut cold. So,
Punch you in the
anybody,
face, hit you in the gut cold.
yeah. You walk in, you're like, oh, and then you breathe in, and you're like, oh, punch you in the face, kick you in the gut cold, and so it's just one of those things I was then looking at, going, I'm gonna try that out, and then so it's a little cold here, and so if you take care of your neck, 90% of your body will be warm, and so that's why it's
But
like
I know you're trying with the accent, Pedro, but it's like I can't. It's
I'm gonna
it's
let you
really
guys
bad.
enjoy it. It's great. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy it over there. Okay, just don't get upset. Just embrace it. Just embrace it. Enjoy it. Okay, and if you don't enjoy it, just enjoy it some more.
All right, what's going on with Fire Chicken? We had a little
All
pump. It's
right,
pulled
let's
back
check
a
it out
little,
here. All right, all
consolidating.
right. Yeah, so you see it, boom. You saw the sell off here. So there's a little resistance here. It went up, created a new all-time high after the pull up, right? Push up, pull back, all-time high. They pushed it up, and then now it's coming back down. So I like this little area right here for it now to come down into a supply area,
Oh
and
God!
then from there,
Please stop! Stop! It's so bad. I can't even place
it's so
what.
bad.
It's
Listen,
not New
don't get
York.
all
If you're
upset.
trying to do New York, it's not.
I'm not trying to be New York. Why are you getting up so upset,
Oh my
Jeff?
word!
I meant why I call you Jeff. Why are you getting so upset?
Because I got it in my ear and I'm like, what is this?
What is this? I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, now I can mess with Thomas. Thomas over here.
Why is this
He's
not
like, I'm
working?
about to shoot myself. Stop it, Pedro. Stop it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's if it's messing with Tom today on Meme Coin Monday, then it's time to keep it going. Tomorrow will be Technical Tuesday, and this voice won't be here. But it's Meme Coin Monday, and I'm jumped up
Oh
as a
my!
meme. Listen,
I'm
take a picture of
sorry,
me,
ladies
make
and
it a
gentlemen. I'm just gonna
meme.
mute it. And now for our first commercial of the day.
That was good. That was good. Oh, you're killing me. Are you serious? Am I muted or not?
No, no, I
I
didn't
was like,
mute.
you did mute. That's hilarious. I was about to, he got me. He got me.
Ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right.
Chuck Jansen in the house. That big candle up and retrace was a bot having fun with it. Well, that's
Nice.
well, maybe
That's good.
thanks for donating a little bit of the cash there to you. So Doc,
Using
Listen,
the whole fist, Doc?
yeah, thank you very much for
I'll,
that.
I will take it. Mr. Jerry Molinari.
It says
Hello
Pedro
over
is an
there.
aristocrat with the scarf. In
I
other words,
am.
there's no chance Pedro's turning that heat on, except on the barely moment, or it's the coldest damn day in which he has to. So we're gonna see
I am
Pedro in February like this.
I refuse, man. Look, listen. I like it. It cold is good. Your body needs to be cold. Back in the day, half of our genetic system was created in a way to be able to handle the cold. You see, if it's 30 degrees outside, it should be about 50 degrees inside. You should be able to handle. As long as your plumbing ain't breaking, you're good. Get over it. Grow a pair. Get some hair underneath your arms, whether boy or girl. Let's go.
Oh my God.
This is meme coin one day. Let's go. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so I like fire ticket. Yo, I love the fact that that bot coin came up, pushed it down, brought in a bunch of volume. It showed here that it showed some strength. So the fact that it pushed that up is nice. It's absolute noise. Um, did you guys bond? No, you didn't bond. So, but it's looking nice. It's staying above this area right here. The next point we should either see it come down to this area of 19,000, 17,000, and then probably most likely hit an ascension into the upper levels over here up at that 43, 45,000. If not, even see it get above to finally go bonding
Oh my God.
and make it happen.
So
Make
bad.
it here. And as you guys can hear, this accent is now changing. I don't even know what it is, where it's going now. This is just the Pedro accent talking about Meme
It's
Coin Monday.
It's killing me so bad.
Pedro smoking that dank today.
Yeah, he's smoking the waggy tobacco, I think. Something going on there.
Not waggy the baggy. Not waggy the baggy. Hey, let's get it. All right. So feeling good here. Pedro sound like disco Rocky Balboa. Yo, that's what he sound. I sound like a disco Rocky Balboa. Hey, Adrian. Like I'm from Philly or something. Guys from Philly, like, dude. We're about
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be here all day.
all
Try
day.
the meal.
Take my wife, please. Wait,
Please.
I don't got one.
Take my wife, please.
Take my wife. Take my wife. I'm telling you, she's great. Just don't let her talk. No, I'm just joking. I was actually talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, "Yo, where'd you grow up?" I go, "I grew up in an area called Modesto, California." And so I was actually talking to some people on my Facebook page, and lo and behold, you know who came and did a comedy show,
Hmm.
in Modesto? What's that guy's name?
Who would that
Shoot.
be?
Now I'm forgetting the name. He came this weekend and he did a little comedy show on Friday, and he was talking to me. He's like, "I'm over here, or I'm over here over." He's from the East Coast. He'll help me later. You know Pete. Pete's big, tall, skinny guy. Pete.
Big, tall, skinny guy, Pete.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't. He's a big, tall, skinny guy. He dated Kim Kardashian for a very
Oh, Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson. So he had a really funny when he was like a kid. He was a kid who like stayed in his mom's basement. He did this movie. It was really funny. Pete, let me look it up. Pete Davidson.
Yeah, and he lived on Staten Island with his mom. It was called Staten
Yeah.
Island, wasn't it?
Yeah, is that what it's called? Staten Island?
That was really funny.
Yeah, I would do it. Hilarious. So the stepdad, do you remember the stepdad's name?
No.
For whatever reason, it's just Pete Davidson. What's it called? Staten Island?
All right, let's look at this here.
There is on
Oh, look, I got the arrow working now. Ha, bitches.
Here we go. Pete Davidson has reportedly returned to rehab for the second time this year. Oh, that sucks for him, brother.
Okay.
It's hilarious, though. He's great. Oh, the King of Staten Island. That's what it was called. King of Staten Island. Stepdad, boom, boom, boom. Is it Rob Lowe?
Jerry says, "Oh my God, somebody please stop him." Even Alpha's on my side.
You're
Yes.
like, "You're gonna stop it. I'm gonna." Now
Judas,
you're just
welcome to
going to
the show. Judas,
encourage me.
yes,
Now you
Modesto.
encourage me. See, I wasn't even. I actually let it go until you brought it up. Now I gotta keep it going. Don't get upset. Just learn to embrace it. Just like when I hear people who talk dumb, I have to sit there and I just listen to them because honestly, I might pick up a gold nugget from him or her or them or non-binary. You never know. Pick up the gold. Take the meat and
Oh
toss
God,
the
please.
bones. Oh, Dr. Fire Chicken, that's what I'm talking about,
Tom,
baby.
go buy a drink with this. Thanks, Pedro. You drove people to give us their money to
For true.
stop you to break this up. Chuck, thank you very much for this super chat. We really appreciate your
That's
continued support. It really, really helps us out, and to everyone else watching out there, the super chats are over on Rumble. They're called rants.
yeah,
I should say thank you to the Rumble rant. It really helps the algorithm show everybody that we have something going on here. And I know this morning we're a mess and not getting a lot of information out, but we see we have 16 viewers on Rumble. One of you over there, besides Chuck and Kova, I'm sure are trying to say, what should I make of this crypto market? Feel free to ask us, but you ought to have an account. Doesn't mean you need a paying account at Rumble. Just sign in and comment and ask questions. And hit the like
That's
button,
his
ladies
name.
and gentlemen.
Bill Burr. Holy crap. So one of my
Oh,
favorite
yeah,
comedians.
Bill Burr.
And I
He is
can't
awesome.
remember his name. Dude, absolutely. He's a great centralist. I mean, I think he still calls himself a Democrat for now. But some of the stuff that he just, the satire that he brings in, bro, on the Democratic side, bro, is so good. I just look at it going like, this man's a G, dude. Like, what he's talking about and how he talks about it, it's just, he's good. He's absolutely good. Brilliant man. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant man. So anyhow, let's jump back here to the charts of it so I can keep talking
Oh,
about
fuck
Main
off.
Coin Monday.
God is striking you down for that.
All right, let's jump back to what we're. Y'all almost saw a man die. You're killing me, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, woo. Speaking of a legit team, um, uh, it's really interesting to see some of the stuff that's actually happening with a lot of the meme coins
Too
within
legit to quit.
the. Hey, hey, too legit. Anyways, but the reason why I was saying is we had a great conversation with them last week, and they were talking about the AI coins. And so there was a recent one that just came up and is now pumping. And I think it's interesting because like you said, I don't know if they're really like, what's the word I want to use? Like, I
Worthwhile?
don't know if it, huh?
I was say worthwhile.
Well, here's the thing. Like, so I was talking to a friend of mine. This was, uh, when was it? When did we start talking? It would have been March. I think it would have been March. Yeah, March, because he was still kind of running for Congress and stuff like that. And he was really getting going. March or April, and I said to him, I think I think maybe February. And no, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I said we're going to see AI start to do its own coins once, and that will be the way that it actually generates income for itself. And in that same sense, it will then be able to utilize that coinage to do what it wants to do and deploy it to a lot of wallets and to see what it needs, to kind of accomplish certain things that it's trying to do.
Right.
And he's like, there's no way that that could happen. I go, it very much can happen, bro. I go, once this thing gets up and run, it can create its own coin. It can get money from social media platforms and set things up. He goes, you need to be able to. I go, bro, bots set up like they set up their own profiles all the time. You can get an algorithm to set up like 2 or 300 on every hour, and then they start communicating with each other. And before you know it, you've got legit botted systems that communicate with each other. And I go, what does this stop
Like
it
that's
from
crypto
actually?
Twitter.
Exactly, crypto Twitter. This is why Elon Musk got really mad because he said, wait, like half of this system that I bought from Jack Dorsey are all bots. Like, what the F, dude? Right? So he started going through and eliminating them. And which is, by the way, I have not. It's funny is I keep commenting on all these people's like stuff on X, and it was so funny. And I think this is kind of cool. Is you'll see like I for whatever reason they can't. I think there's a I hit a button where it says do not allow bots to actually subscribe to you. There's something in it, I believe, and like literally I've gotten all these bots that actually like my posts and stuff like that, but
Huh.
I have had none actually subscribe to me, so which has been totally cool.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
get a bazillion of the, the
well, I hate them.
OnlyFan girl accounts. They just
Ugh.
all of a sudden you get 54 hearts on your screen, like as soon as you post, and everyone is a girl with no banner image, a tiny
Yeah.
profile, and no tweets and all that, and lots of
Well,
hearts.
it's just your
And that's when
boobs.
Mrs.
Well, either
Striking
her
walks
boob
by
or
my
teenage.
computer and sees hearts, and I'm like, can fucking X get rid of the hearts and change them to thumbs up, please?
Yeah.
Stream Car
Especially.
Care, welcome to the show, all the way from
What's
Manchester.
up, brother?
Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Good after. Watch the Ryan Reynolds film Spirited. Good afternoon. No, I've never watched that Ryan Reynolds show.
Oh, dude, he's hilarious, dude. He's another one who makes fun of both sides of the party. Like that, and I think it's absolutely needs to happen because it's like for us to come as my friend once. We've deemed him. He knows what he wants to be called now. We are to call him the common sense liberal, and as he says many times, like we need days of Ronald Reagan and Tip O'Neill days to come back in where you can have arguing and fighting bare knuckle arguments in the halls and at night a beer and a coming together and say how are we going to help the American people. And so in that same sense Ronald Reagan or not Ryan Reynolds does a good job of making fun of both sides and their idiocracy. And in the same, is that actually even a word,
You're
idiocracy?
close, but we go with it, Pedro. It's you.
Idiocracy? Is that the correct word? No, that's not the right word.
Just
I
move.
sound like I'm an
Just go
idiot.
right by it.
Anyway,
It's live TV. Just cruise on.
we'll just keep on going. But the reason why I'm saying is this: is that we need these days back. We need these days back, and because that's how we're gonna make America great again. They play on both ends, right? So, anyhow, pretty cool. Let's check out a couple more meme coins here because we got some fun stuff going on. So let's check out Solana. Solana hit our area of supply here. Actually came through, stopped out all these people, dude. Dude, it's so funny, dude, what they did, the institutions, bro. They came in, they stopped everybody out. I thought we were potentially going to push it up because we saw the amount of volume coming in. I
What
think
time frame chart you got there?
This is the
Daily.
daily chart on Solana. Yeah. Because the majority of are coming from Pump Fund and Pump Fund is on Solana. So that's why we need to pay attention to Solana. Right. This is the inflow and the outflow of the what's the word am I using? Tide. So this is the tide for a lot of the meme coins that are out there. So as the tide comes in, right, it pushes all meme coins up. As the tide comes out, then we see all meme coins, even though it may be going up, won't be able to go up as much. So as we start to see a pullback into these areas here, over here, we want to sit there and say, okay, we've got a couple spots. Anyway, so that's going to be that 320 or that 231 area. We should fly through this, in all honesty. But here's the thing: get act as support again because we did put in a new high here. So if at best, be mindful of that 231 area to that 229 area. I would expect us really to push down to that 224 area, if not potentially coming back down to that 213 area. So if you're looking to pick up some Solana, these are those areas I want you guys to be mindful in so as you can go through. Because the meme coins rise off of that tide of it. Look, if we're having pullbacks and it's on Solana, these are the areas that you want to get in at, right? We're in that bull market. So every sell off that we're looking to pick up. And this is the institutions also are going to be doing the same thing. So I'm really excited, fingers crossed, that we could see potential. I mean, I would love it. People are like, don't speak it, but I would love to see it come back down to that 204 area so I can pick up more of the stuff that I'm looking to pick up. So yeah, these are these areas that I'm looking at. These things I would encourage you to be key. Yep.
238.92, $113 billion market cap. $7 billion traded in the past 24 hours, which is unbelievable.
That
$7
is
billion.
amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Amazing.
And
If in case
that's
you don't
not
know.
just, I don't believe that's just what they collect off of the data from central exchanges. I think that includes, the half of the
DeFi.
coin in liquidity pairs for meme coins.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll have
That
to,
has-
we'll have to pay attention to that and see what that is. Let's find a meme coin that's had 500 million and see if it's a big percentage of it. But look, the down arrow now works. So we need to find a project that's up in the past 24 hours to see if my green arrow works.
Okay.
I'm so proud of myself.
How come you're proud of yourself? Tell me, my good friend.
Because I've wanted to automate this for so long, and I've got it 95% of the way there. I just have to work on my spreadsheet a little bit here, and then it'll be fully automated. And I won't.
My man right here. And then we're going to sell that app to all of our people, to all of our
this
KOLs,
is-
and then
this
we're going
is-
to make a fortune on
No,
it.
there's no way this is sellable. This whole system is hacked together.
Yeah, it's absolutely hacked. All right. So let's check out a couple more. So I've got a few of these meme coins we're going to check out over here. Give me one moment. You're like, Pedro, I am
Yeah.
going to stuff you into a box and fill it with cement. Over here on the East Coast is how they do it. Guys, I'm gonna be messing with everyone here now. All right, here we go. As Tom knows, I enjoy the troll. The troll is fun. I do get trolled, and I do troll back. And I'm trying to pick up my troll games well. Okay, let's check it out over here. We got Dogecoin. Dogecoin is absolutely going bonkers. What is up with Dogecoin? Dogecoin. All right, let's check it out here real quick. Dogecoin over here. Now, we've talked about us hitting this area here. We're kind of playing in between that monthly supply area here. We try to push out above it. You can see that it was rejected coming up. But again, the only thing that's really going to stop us is really just this little area here. You can see that we played this. So we should come back either to the 40 cent or potentially that 34 cent area down at this support area here that we actually have down. So that is that 35 cent to 32 cent area, and potentially see it kind of come back down in here. So if we do see that, again, that's a good area to be able to kind of pick up more Doge. If you're looking for the long term, see if we do see a big, I want to say long term, I mean like a week or two pullback. We could see it come back down to that 25 cent area here and then pick up some stuff there. And then, what I'm actually really looking forward to is actually seeing kind of like what they're going to do with this, right? Like Elon Musk is talking a lot about crypto and what he wants to do with it. So he's kind of quiet about a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm really wondering if part of me almost wants to, if he's going to create a type of chain for it, right? And in that same sense, if you could create a chain, I would almost say if I was going to have somebody look over and create a chain for AI to be on and really kind of grow, it would actually be on his chain. In all honesty, because I mean the man is, what's it, glove to hand connection with all of his top projects. And so every single day he goes through, he finds out what's going on. As the CEO talks with the direct engineers, and he sits there and he's able to really connect with and see what's actually happening. So there's this part of leadership and potential growth that I think would be really good. If there was going to be a group an entity that would actually govern this, it would actually be Elon Musk and what he wants to do. And I think he should develop something like a Doge chain. Now, there is already a Doge chain out there, so it would actually be really dope if he connected with them and then just, develop that
What was
as
the thing
well.
you sent me? The rumor that Elon was going to buy Ripple or something like that?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Ripple. It was CNBC.
No, you sent me something about investing $100 billion in, or maybe it was Crypto Mike.
MSNBC. Okay, yeah, that wasn't me. I sent you the thing on MSBC, right? MSNBC.
Oh
I
yeah.
still might.
here's the news. Elon Musk. Well, this doesn't say a potential game-changing move. Elon Musk is rumored to be preparing to invest a jaw-dropping $104 billion into XRP. That can't be right. Sell half of his assets just to invest in XRP.
Well, here's the thing. If you wanted primary strength in it, right, and because of, he is against a centralized coin, if you're going to do it, that's where you're going to do it, right? Like you buy up half its supply and say, look, this is what we're going to do. I mean, you talk about a takeover, right? That's how you would do it.
Yes, it was
And so
Judas SFC that sent that article. Is it legit? Is there other articles out there talking about that?
here we go.
Chuck, the time frame is a 24-hour change for the percentage. It's a rolling 24 hours. Is Nova Chain on CoinGecko? They've got to be, right?
Yeah, we're going to check out Nova here in just a second.
The first time we look at something, I've got to manually load in the CoinGecko ID. Chain ID. That's not right.
All right, guys. So let's pull this up here real quick.
Nova
Boom.
Is it Nova Finance or Nova Chain?
It's Nova Chain over here. All right. No, it's not. It's here we go. All right. And then we're gonna okay, I even got the gum snapping too.
Yeah, that sounds really annoying. Like I always tell people you got to get rid of the gum.
The gum.
And you're violating all of the rules of it.
Dude, we've been violating all the rules since we ever started this game. Since me and you came together, we were violating. Talk about
Judas says, my feed giving me all a bunch of crypto beep. I don't know what's real anymore. Are you guys real? Glitch, matrix glitch.
All right. Jigga what? All right, so let's check this out here real quick. So I went on there. I went actually on Nova's game-changing podcast, and sure enough, man, we saw this baby pump up. So this thing went from let's check out market cap over here. This thing just shot through, went all the way up to $500,000 and pulled back. So I actually had this area right here. Checking out over here, this crazy.
Oh, Peter, you gotta
zone.
stop. It's so annoying.
That's good. That's good for you. Put that on your chest. Makes you strong. Make you strong as bull. Arr! There we go. You hear that, bull? There we go. Okay, so you can see right here that we hit this area, sold off, boom. On Sunday, this thing just went rampant, went through this area, came back, sold off. I was expecting to see it kind of pull back to an area over here to, oh, that's one. Okay, here we go again. All right, so we pulled back a little over here on Sunday or Saturday, but man, this thing took off. Sure enough, we closed above the 8-period moving average. And you're probably wondering, why did this really all of a sudden see all this volume come in? Again, there's bots in here. And whenever we see a chart that actually opens above an 8-period moving average, there are bots out there that are told, go in, buy. And then on top of that, then once those bots are buying, then you also have other people coming in that are also buying. And then you have Jeters who got in at, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, now are up $500,000 here. Right, going, yeah, we're gonna take some of that money out here and sit out and deploy that.
You idiot.
You idiot. So nice little area over here. So we're gonna take these off over here. And I
give me some contact information, someone for Nova. Like,
They're just a meme coin, dude. That's it. Just a meme coin. There's nothing really. They're building the meme coin. There's no utility. There's no nothing. It's just it's the Breakfast Club over there. Shout out to Zach Humphreys and Zach with Subway. Those guys over there. They're trying to push this meme coin here. So um they're trying, man. And hey, it's pushing, dude. It is pushing real good. Pushing.
push it real good.
Push it real good. All right. So Monday, we always talk about this a big push up here. I expect a pullback down into these lower levels and then can see it potentially push back up. If at the end of the day I see this thing as a red candle, I'm expecting it to come back down. But if this thing stays green and I see it close halfway through it, okay, and we close above these previous candles as a green, so it closes right here. I'd rather have it close halfway through right here. I want to see it close around this level here. Okay, this is real important for me, right? For it to continue higher. It would be around here, this level, and then around that $350,000 market cap is really what I'm looking at. So if it closes there and we close it above the previous day's candle,
Yeah.
that's when I'm definitely bullish again. Wait for it to come down a little, and then you want to get in long again. Right there over there. Okay, okay, here we go again.
Who in here
All
is the
right.
Nova Chain supporter? I just took a screenshot of us talking about it here, and I wanted to dump it in the TG. You know what?
Dude,
I'll just dump the picture in the DYOR TG. Whoever's the Nova Chain person, grab it and drop it in their Telegram
yeah.
group.
Y'all know Paid and y'all know Mr. Humphreys. No, I don't think Humphreys is in this, but he is definitely looking at some of what they're doing there. But it is being displayed on the breakfast show. What's it? The breakfast
Club.
Brec- Breakfast Club. There we go. Shout out to those guys. They meet every afternoon, no, every morning from 9:30 Eastern Standard Time to about 11 o'clock or 11:30. I forget exactly when it closes, but they talk about crypto projects. They promote projects, paid sponsors. If you're looking to trying to get a little attention, go check out over there. See if you can get some of the things up and running over there. But ultimately, you can see right here that, well, I just switched on. This is actually RET. Good old RET.
Let's not talk about Rhett.
Yeah.
We can talk about it, but our $40 went to 4 cents. That was a good one too. I liked Rhett. I liked Rhett and the way it traded, and it was funny because I was monitoring the price of it. I was watching the price, and it was at, like, say it was at 0.005, and all of a sudden it's down to it's down to 4, and I'm like, hey, and I asked about it. Hey, what's going on with this? And person got back, blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, and then I see it's up at 6, and I'm like, all right, all right. He said it would. There's a chance if the dev got back at it, it would recover, and then I look at it again, and it says 8, and I'm like, oh, it's recovering. No, and I didn't notice they added another 0. It went down, it went down and added a 0, and then went down and added another 0. And I looked at it, I'm like, you have 4 cents, and I'm like, that's the problem with
Yeah.
those tokens with all those zeros, is you're
It's
watching
hard.
it, and I'm watching it, and it went down like 90x.
Yeah.
If I had seen the chart, it was, but I had it on a little box just monitoring the price, but I didn't realize that it went down so many things. So by the time you go to sell, you're like, all right, hope for community takeover.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's check out another one here, another meme coin we can check out. Where is it at? Boom, Dogecoin. Let's check out Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is looking pretty tough here. It's holding and it's in this consolidation
Shib, there's a
period. So
good
you
one.
can
Shib,
see
shib, shib.
Shibaroo. Let's check it out here real quick.
Oh,
Got a
we have not
little.
covered that one.
Yeah, in a minute. So let's check them out here real quick. Nice little area right here. So it's consolidating, came in, is finding some decent. Every time I keep trying to push, you can see we're definitely seeing more volume coming in. So this was actually a good sign. We see less volume coming in from today and yesterday. So this is always a good sign. It's potentially waiting for that weekly 8 period coming in as we come up to potentially see it push higher. Again, I think we're going to push through this supply area, that 29 to 28 in this next push up, and we should see it come back up. And I think we potentially could see it come and tap that local high here, which is basically the double, or excuse me, 40 45 75 to that 40 39 11. These are some of the areas that we potentially could see it pull back to, hit this, come back down again, and find it going higher. So this is what I would expect to see. Boom, boom, and hopefully go touch this level here. And then all of our backs would be really happy. Very, very, very happy. Boom. So I like that. Let's
Where's
check.
SHIB is just quickly. It's at 15 billion in market
Hmm.
cap. 1.6 billion traded the past 24 hours. And note the green arrow works, ladies and gentlemen. It's up 2.8% when other things are going down. So good for SHIB. Good for
Yep, yep.
them
And that's on that weekly
to
chart
be
there.
well. Good for them to be outside of the Bitcoin dominance. You
Yep.
know that they seem to be trading a little independently of, slightly independently of Bitcoin. If there's a daily 5% spread between them, Bitcoin's down 2.5 or 3%, 2.5, 3%. So there's a 5 to 6% spread in them, which is interesting. I wonder if you could. I wonder how much. I wonder if that's one that you could play the spread between. Very interesting.
That would be dope. That would actually be really interesting.
I
Actually,
know
play
I've
it for
looked
them.
at Pedro. I've looked at that a couple of times, like playing the spread between different things,
Yeah.
and especially when Bitcoin is pretty dominant and everything follows it, but not quite. So you can play that gap as it grows and all that.
Hmm.
And I was like, well, maybe I can't remember which one it was. It was between Ripple and Stellar, between XRP and XLM. They're essentially the same thing, and so they travel in similar groups, but get a little wider or closer together. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, I could probably make some money doing that. I said, but I would need about $100,000 on each side to make,
Yeah.
because it's so each trade you make
It's
so
micro.
little.
Yeah.
If I have $1,000 on each side, you're making 10 cents a trade, and you're like, nah, that's not worth it.
Right. But I mean, here's the thing though. You're definitely going to, as we keep progressing here, you're definitely going to see things like Bitcoin to the US dollar. You're going to see, and these micro trades, you're going to see actually help with volatility in a sense as that starts to move forward, as institutions really start to get involved here. But as of right now, I wouldn't say that they're really playing the, um, the SHIB US dollar movement there. Uh, I mean, maybe they are, and maybe just they're hedging their way in as we start to go through with the perpetuals, right? If they're able to get in on a play, where SHIB, is going down, and as I say this, these are kind of crazy thought processes to actually play against in the future, right? You're just like, wow, I never even thought about that. Anyways, so yeah, SHIB. We see. Let's check out Pepe here. See what's going on with Pepe. Boom.
Pepe bitches.
Pepe, Pepe. Boom, found some. Let's remove this area here. Acted resistance, acted as support, and then turn back into resistance. Here, let's remove that. And in this area right here, why did I have
Pepe, of course.
check out here? Oh, I see. Okay, this is boom. We came in, we played. So this would be that area here. Boom, played. So we're coming back down into Pepe US Tether. What- Let's play Pepe over here. See what's going on. There it is. US Pepe. So 4 hour area here. This is 2 hour.
Pepe
Yeah, this is
trading with an $8 billion market cap. 3.75 billion Pepe traded dollars in Pepe. They've traded almost half of their market cap in one day. That's what you call a liquid market. I mean, that's
it's a
ridiculous.
very that is listen, that's a very liquid market. That's a hot market, dude. That's amazing. So we came in, we hit that 2 hour zone right here. Boom, bounced up. We should break through this zone right here. So I'm gonna remove this. And we could find some support right here. Give me 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Pedro's doing that, programming notes this week, we will be doing the Space Lounge tonight. Pedro and I will have a 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour show tonight, hopefully with Carmen Crypto again on it, talking about all things crypto and what's going on in the markets here.
More news related. So if you're looking for more of the news side,
Yeah,
what's
new
actually
stuff,
happening,
probably more
that's
laughing
what
and
we're going to be
entertaining,
talking.
that type of stuff
Yeah,
too.
very much entertaining. Just so you know, this is going to be a fun show. We're going to laugh at each other. We're going to make fun of each other's views, and then bring up the gold in it. So that's the key, right? Is make fun of each other, see the good, toss out the fat, unless you like fat.
But tomorrow we'll be on at the usual time at 12:15, 12:30, somewhere like that. And we will not have a Space Lounge on Tuesday night, but on Wednesday night, on Wednesday we will definitely be back on the air in the daytime. And then I think we are going to have a Space Lounge on Wednesday night. I know we'll probably get no viewers because that's the night the family starts coming to town. All the younger people are out getting wasted with their high school friends since they came back from university or whatever like that. And
Very much so.
and then it's very possible my kids aren't with me this Thanksgiving, so I'm not doing anything. So we may have a Thanksgiving special show. And then Friday, of course, Pedro will have his full rant.
Friday. That's if I'm able to come back. So I'm going to be down
Oh
in
yeah, we might
Virginia.
not have full rant Friday this time.
Yeah, we might not. Yeah. It all depends if I don't drink too much on Thursday night. It's all reality. Because I'm sitting down to eat with my friend. I'm having a little friends a friendsgiving. What do they call friendsgiving? Whatever it is.
Sounds gay.
So I'm gonna be hanging out. Yeah. What's up?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
So happy you just said that, dude. So
in jest.
Oh, it was so good. Sorry. Oh, that was so good, though. That was so good. I'll check it. Yeah, we'll check out Caspa in a minute, Kova. Definitely. We'll check out Caspa. We'll call it Friendsgiving.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, while Pedro's hooking up this chart, we're going to do our commercial thing. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us over that, we'll call it commercial break, or others will call it the bio break, in which when you do these long shows, you gotta run off to the restroom. But thank you, and a special shout out to the 20 people watching over on Rumble. As we always say, please subscribe and like. You don't have to pay Rumble. You just have to log in. You can do that for free. And hit that like button and drop the comments button. We're here to teach you. We're here to bring education and edutainment to the crypto world. And we know there's a lot of viewers over on Rumble that are new to crypto, wondering what all the talk is about and would like to learn more about it. And that's what we're doing. And Bitcoin is breaking through the 200, going back up. Oh, Jesus, this thing's gonna be the death of me.
Death of me. All right, guys, let's check it out here. Let's check out Pepe. Pepe here is coming down to these lower levels here, which is kind of nice. And so we potentially could see a good play here. So there's two potentials here. One is that 20 period moving average on the daily, which is going to be 4017. Okay, so it's that 4017. 49 area, which is where we're seeing the 20 period moving average sitting on the daily. Okay, so we also have a 2-hour zone, which is a fairly decent zone there, but with the daily 20 there, it's going to act as support. So this could be an area for us to go long for a short time frame that could potentially turn into a good long-term time frame. So if you're trading perpetuals, right, this is where I would actually do, right? This is what I would do. That is that 1739 area to that 1712. You want to put your stop a little bit below here, but potentially we could see this pull back all the way up from this level here to that 042004 area, all right, which would come back and test that 8 period moving average. So that's looking potentially as a let's see what that would look like. Here, boom. So it's looking potentially like, is that really a 700? No, 5 to, that looks like a 5, or, nah, that's the ratio here. I might try 13. I was like, oh, what's wrong with me? 13, wow, a 13, potential 13x that we could see, 13 to 1 ratio here. And to play this, don't go super big into this, right? But again, this is more of a day trade or potential swing trade over 3, 4, maybe even a week trade here. So I like it. This our first target would definitely be right here at that 2021, which is a 7 to 1. And if this thing starts to get wings up again, we could see this even continue up. So on those burps, you could let that sit, baby. You could let that sit in and really take off potentially, and see it even create new all-time highs here. So and if you guys take that trade, let me know so that we can actually help manage it with you and move forward with it. So, but this is what I'm looking at for a Pepe trade. And if we go through this area, that next support area I'm looking at is potentially that 1336 area. And that's going to be 401336 to the 401304 area. You got a nice little support area on that 50 period moving average. Along with that, you also have, here we go, the weekly potential 8 sitting right here at this level here. So that's going to be that 1384 area down to that 131276 area. Excuse me. Yeah, so that around this area here is where we're looking to really kind of capture the next push up, the next leg up for Pepe if it comes back down and consolidates and kind of then pushes back up. So it's a nice little area right here for Pepe.
Still, the fact that it's trading half of its market cap.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
that's crazy. Trying to come up with a new layout for the great machine here.
Yes, absolutely. Like absolutely. So let's check out actually Dog Whiff Hat. Dog Whiff Hat almost hit an all-time high here. For if you guys are looking into getting in on this trade, I've been waiting for this thing to kind of sell off. I'm kind of mad that I kind of missed this down at these lower levels here. I should have picked some up. We were looking at it back in September, and I should have picked some up, and that was foolish of me. So I'm definitely looking for a pullback area. So a couple of areas that I am definitely looking for. One is potentially this area right here, that 17, or excuse me, that's the $1.72 area. Sounds like, man, you were straight, dude.
That's in
I'm gonna start
someone's
calling
car.
you Michael Vick, bro. I'm gonna start calling you Michael Vick. Why are you having those poor dogs going after each other, bro? Leave them alone.
That's in a
Leave them
car.
alone.
My gosh.
Dude, when are you gonna put the street cam up?
Oh,
We
it's
need
out
that.
there. I just haven't programmed it.
Dude, we gotta do it. So all of a sudden you can be like, street cam. You also need to figure out a way so that we can actually go through and cover people's faces. You know, blur out their faces.
Oh, that'll be another piece of software that I need to do. Let's see. Let's just entertain you here.
Who's the pitcher and who's the catcher? Jerry Mullen.
There we go. There's the
You got
street cam.
Street cam, baby. There we go. There we go. Look at that. They walk by over there. Go tell them I said what up. Street cam. There we go.
That's the bus stop, ladies and gentlemen. Now I put it back in. Now you're stuck with it. Now I'm going to be entertaining you with the bus cam.
Are you not entertained? Are you not? All right, so let's check out here real quick. I'm a little bit with Dog with Hat. You can see here that we're definitely coming back down though. We're putting in a lot of supply wicks here. So I definitely am looking for this thing to continue down. We have one here at that $2.20 area. You can get in. I'm looking for that $1.60, $1.70 area. Again, where it would be potentially this low here. So it could stop at that 100-day period moving average, okay, that we could see. If it does, again, that's that 222 area, 221 area that I'm looking for myself, so I can get in on. This area is definitely a nice little area that I think would be a potential good buy. If you're potentially considering, I know Dog with Hat was listed, was it on the Binance or which one? It was like a major, no. Dog with Hat was actually listed on, come
Crow?
on, brain, you got it. No, not Crow.
Coinbase?
No, not Coinbase. It's actually like I was actually shocked. Make sure if this is right. I want to make sure I can say this right because I want to say it almost did. When it got, let me make sure that I got this. Let me go to Anthropic here real quick. Oh, by the way, I want to shout out Anthropic AI every time, all day long. I won't say the other one because they're just whatever. Perplexity AI. There we go. Sorry. Perplexity. As Tom was there when I was actually trying, bro, to the I was like, forget these dudes, dude. This thing is like irritating my throat now. I was all trying to be meme coinage. I can't do it. They gotta go. All right, boom. But it is nice. But sometimes when I'm like sitting there and I'm like, all right, dude, dog.
I guess I liked the other one better.
Get listed on. I thought they did.
Oh, I just saw Robinhood. It was Robinhood that just put Dog with Hat on.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't crazy. Yes, Dog with Hat. Yeah. So this is classical institutional move, right? They list it. All these buyers come in. Woohoo! It's going to the moon, right? And then it gets shorted because institutions take the other side, right? And then all those people go, no, wait, and then it comes down. And then you get the trollers who come in here and start to troll them and start to get them frustrated and they can't handle it. So they go, get me out of this. I can't handle it. And then what happens? The institutions take the other side, right, of their sell orders. And then from there, then you see it push up. They're like, darn it, I can never get in on the right.
Oh my God, what is this awful accent you're trying to do? Ooh, darn it! It's like
won it.
It's
What
not
are you
even a
doing?
real one.
No!
It's like the kid that
It's a
gets
made
beat
up.
up on the street all the time.
You know what? Actually, I think it keeps pulling back. Do you remember Howard Stern when you used to do those you'd have those guys out on the street,
Baba
right?
Booey.
And so you had like Baba Booey, yeah, Baba Booey, you had all those
Oh
guys,
yeah,
right? It sounds like that one of the dudes. He's like, that's probably where my subconscious keeps bringing up because he talks like that, you know, and
no,
he's
it's
very
now I
annoying.
got it. The Ka-ching in the house, ladies. Thank you for saving us from
Dean, what
Pedro.
up? Good to see you, brother. This is Meme
As
Con
always,
Monday.
we appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Ka-ching.
Thank you, Kachin in the house. All right, guys, let's finish up here real quick for Dog with Hat. So I'm expecting Dog with Hat to kind of come down to these lower levels so we can pick up at. I think they're going to hold on until we get to probably about right here, that 280. And then what they're going to do is they'll probably go through a lot of the guys who got in over there are going to then they're going to just push them down, right? So your first order of business will be these guys right here. The second order will be around here. And then, and when I say order of business, I mean like they're just causing max pain, right? So right here, like your first real sellers are going to come in. They'll push up and come back down, bounce off that 50 period moving average around here, that 270, 260 area. And then I think it's going to most likely come down to those two areas. One being the 170 area to the 230 area that I'm looking to be picking up and buying more of Dog with Hat.
Which
So
one are you looking at? The which? On which
Dog with
chain?
Hat with well, me personally, I like, you know, obviously.
No, I mean there's a
know,
couple of them. Which one do you have up there right now? The Sol one or the ETH one?
Oh no, this is USDT. You know, like typically I try to use. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Let me see. Dog with Hat with Tether. Binance. No.
Oh, if you're pulling from exchange, then that's what it is.
Yeah, this would be Binance. Binance over here. Oh no. No. That's not. So, which one is this one? Sol. Excuse me. This is Sol. I'm a little slow there. Dun, dun, dun. That's SOL. Sol. Soul. There you go. So it'd be Dog with Hat. Sol. That's the one that I'm looking at.
It's all right. I still had the graphics up for Pepe anyway.
Okay. All right, so we're actually about to switch again here now. So let's check out Floki. Floki. Here we go. Here I go again on my own. Dun, dun. Anyways, okay. So let's focus here. All right. Are you not entertained? By the way, I went and saw the epic movie called Gladiator 2. This is what I always refer to as Gladiator 1 when he says, "Are you not entertained?" And he throws the knife at the king. Anyways, I saw part 2, and what was so interesting was that it was done so well, and then the last 40 minutes was sped up. Like, you already have a 3-hour movie, dude. Like why are you gonna speed up now the last little bit, right, to finally finish it up? And so, but I liked it. It was good. It was epic, but I wish, you know, they sped up the last little bit, and I'm just like, that's dumb. Like, why did you do that? Like you already have a long movie. You know, it's like if you're late for work. You know, it's different if you're late for work for like 2 or 3 minutes, but if you're late for work for like an hour, like showing up an hour and a half an hour extra half hour isn't gonna hurt, right? Like you're already busted. So you know, it's like it's just funny here. All right, here we go. Style red, green. Okay, so I like Floki. Floki's starting to sell off. I believe Floki was also listed on Robinhood. Is that correct? I'm almost positive it did.
Oh god, they're on so many.
Floki was Floki.
I don't see it on the list here.
There we go. And this one's going to be Tether USD.
I was just, when I was looking it up, I was just.
No, it has not been. Yeah. It has not. But it's still a top meme coin here. And some of the stuff they're doing.
Floki with $2.2 billion market cap, traded 540 million past 24 hours, down 1.4%.
So, boom, we're actually going to place this right here. And we're going to check out Floki here because Floki is having a nice little sell-off here. And it was like right at that point where we were going to hit those all-time highs here, and they just took that away from people. So people are really excited, trying to get in at these levels. Then basically came down. So when I'm sitting there and I see that type of move, that's definitely them like messing with people, trying to get them to like buy in so they can take the other side for the short drop again and do the rope-a-dope, as I always talk about, right? So when I see that, I want to get in on this pullback here because most likely it's going to go much further past that area there. So that's one of those things that I'm definitely looking forward to as we move forward with Floki. Floki's got a huge community, so one of the ones that I'm looking at. Boom. Also, guys, again, this is Meme Coin Monday. Please give me any micro coins that you want me to go check out. I'm always willing to go check out definitely the smaller babies out there, the ones that are just coming up. Kind of like the Rocky Balboas out there. The Rocky Balboas. Anyways. So.
I don't even know what one that was.
I don't even know, but we having fun with it. We're having fun with it. All right. So you guys go, coming back down here. So I'm liking the 17,998 area to that 1,700 area. Good little round number. We've got a weekly 8 period sitting right there with a zone. Okay, and on top of that, that's where that 8 period moving average is also sitting at. So a nice little area again for me as we play off of this. Let's check out that daily still sitting really nice at that 50 period moving average. So you can really see if we come down to that area, it should have a good little response up. It is a flip zone. You can see right here, this was supply, boom, it came up, hit supply, and then came back down. So nice little area. I would expect it to come and tap that 3031,456 area to the 3034,900 area. So good little area there. Let's check out Bonk over here.
Bonk.
As I peruse through 20 people on Rumble. Shout out to our 21 people over on Rumble. Thank you again for being here. Love that y'all are. You all are here. Good old Southern accent coming out now.
Oh God.
Okay. You're like, oh dear Jesus, please make him stop. All right. So you guys can see that we had a good little push up here with Bonk. Bonk definitely got some legs, and it definitely did see some running here. So I like it. I like it a lot. Boom. We're going to remove this here real quick. We came, sold off, blew through that area. Bonk really played off of our demand area. So if many of you guys got in, hopefully you guys got in big over here as well at these lower levels. We came in, saw the sell off and push up, and then we just found support at these levels. So nice. Let's go ahead and play this here real quick. Boom. Boom. Demand that. A push to the all-time highs is pulling back. This is proper action here in trade play, right? Push up, come back down, get more buyers, push back up. That's what we want to see. So here you guys go. Boom.
Bonk, $3.3 billion market cap, and has traded 1.2 billion of it today, Pedro. If you can, I mean, it's traded almost just a little bit more than 30%, 33%, 34, 35,
really?
Something like that of its volume today. That whole SHIB ecosystem is making so much money for the exchanges. It's just, it's unbelievable. It really is.
My man over there at Paid XPO. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Just hit me up on the private chat. Good to see you, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Let's check out over here.
Tom, I'm on my way with more booze. Chuck says,
He's like, he can't handle it. He can't handle it. What's wrong? Huh, Chuck? You don't like my voice? Huh? What's going on over here?
let's see.
Yay! This is my Meme Coin Monday voice. Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, hell.
Wow, baby. Thank you so much. All right, Tom.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
I love that, dude. That movie is so crazy, man.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is the entertainment you get here on Rumble. Pedro, what I do is when I post on Twitter, I post our YouTube link. When I use the DYOR account to tag Rumble, I tag Rumble on that, and then I post our show link, the Rumble show link, and then I go into Truth Social, and post the Rumble link over there, and they have a couple of good crypto groups over there, I must say, that I'm starting to get allowed to be posted into. So if any of you have come over from the Crypto Truth Social group, I really appreciate it. Well, please let me know. But if you're one of those dipshits over there that wants a particular religion to kick everyone else out and take over the government with religious law, and I'm not talking about Muslims, I'm talking about another group of crazies, and argued with me that Bitcoin was actually backed by gold and everything is a Ponzi scam. I was like,
Really?
all right. So I was wondering where some of the crazies went on X, and they've divided themselves up between Blue Sky and Truth Social.
I was gonna say Blue Sky. We need to get on Blue Sky too, because we got to be able to troll not just the right, but we've got to troll the left. It's got to be both, dude. You know we got to do it. We
got to do it. We got to do it. I do have a Blue Sky account. I just need to go back and log in and figure it out.
So we got to, man. And listen, by the way, we're almost, dude. What's the ETA on?
Don't say it.
Our...
I haven't even opened my MacBook.
Come on, man.
Man, I got so much to do. It's like that's such a sinkhole, that whole Apple ecosystem.
What can I do, dude? You know I can.
Can you program apps in Macintosh assembly language?
I'm actually, you know what? You actually say this, but I am, I'm learning code. So actually, and I've actually been slacking on it. So I need to get back in it. You know what? If I can do that, then I can do that. You know what? I will. I'm actually going to take that on and we'll get her done. We're going to get her done. All right, guys. Let's jump back here to Bonk here real quick, right? So Bonk is actually looking really hot to trot on the daily chart. We came below the 8-period moving average after we went through and actually hit the supply area. So you can see we blew through it area. You saw the sell-off come in because all the buyers stepped in and the institutions came to the other side, took the seller side, is dropping it down. And sure enough, look at the play off that 8 perfectly. You saw it come right here, came right below, came back up, reversed, hit it, and now is continuing down. So we've got a couple of areas to play off of this. One being, and again, these are going to be more like intraday trades. We're not looking to hold on to these until we get down to these lower levels here, okay? And I want to make sure we understand that. So if we look at this, and again, these are going to be, and I want to iterate it. This is how I'm going to trade these. I'm going to trade these with a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2 ratio, where I go in, I make my money, and I get out. And then as soon as it goes to that 1-to-1 ratio, I'm going to move my stop up to the local low. So then that will give me, again, a higher win to loss ratio, which will make, not a higher win loss ratio. It will give me a higher risk to reward ratio by me bringing up my moving or my stop loss. So if it's a 1-to-1, it potentially could be hitting maybe a 1-to-5 or a 5-to-1, a 10-to-1 ratio, so that I can really capture it. Because a lot of times when it comes to those areas there, it will almost hit your target, And then after that, what it will do is actually go through and take your money. So that's why I quickly take profit, because institutions, again, that's kind of like what they do. So that's where I'm bringing up here. So let's pull this up here. I expect us to come down to this lower level here, which is going to be 4038.46 area. You can see that we're trending down here, and we're starting to trend off of our trending mechanism of that 8-period simple moving average. We got a couple areas. We have that 200-period moving average sitting at that 404.41 area here that we could find support on. And so I want to see us pull back into that 4045.66 area as we come back, tap this area to continue down. And so this is where I'm kind of looking to be taking this trade here, right? Again, quick trade, want to make some money, and then kind of pull back. So it's going to look somewhat like this here. We'll play this right here, and we're trying to capture this to here. So again, it's going to be like a 1-to-1, 1-to-2 area here. And then once we start to get in and get going, then what I do is I bring down my stop to the local high, right, which is going to be about right here, and then it increases my risk to reward ratio, right? And so then I can actually lower my risk area as we come in here. So let me go back to that 2-hour trading time frame here. Boom, boom, boom. 4. Come on, buddy. Please be cool. Be cool with me, honey bunny. Be cool with me. Sorry if anybody don't know what that is. Pulp Fiction, baby. Pulp Fiction. Dude,
Oh, you know it's been 30 years since that movie came out?
Oh, shut up, dude. I'm so old.
30 years it's been since Pulp Fiction came out.
That's what's up, dude. That was such a good...
1994. When that movie came out, I walked out of there, as I always say, with my mind leaking out my ears. And it was so wonderful. So many great scenes from that. Just how it's... That was like... You're like, Quentin Tarantino, he has a messed up brain. And it makes him a lot of money.
What is this? The neuro degenerate, or what is that? Neurodivergence? Sorry, it's kind of one and the same. Anyways, so oh man. You know what's funny is for the growing up, I had this thing where it's like I didn't want to show my weirdness, but I was so weird that it was hard not to be weird, right? And so, but I always tried to like at least calm it, so at least be normal, right? And it's funny, the older you get, you just stop caring. You're just like, you know what, forget it. And it partly was kind of from my Judeo-Christian value brought up, right, in the foster homes that I was in. But also, I think what's interesting is to actually see that many people now have kind of come to say, you know what, it's okay to have just a different brain of thinking. And I love it. Absolutely. Anyways, so I digress. So let's check this out here.
What did I hit?
So I'm looking to capture this as we come back into this area of that 8 period. This is where we want to get in on, right? So we want to wait for that pullback, come in, and then come back down. We might have already missed it, but we want to wait for the next pullback into that area to continue down into this area here.
Arcade, well, thanks for joining the show. Really appreciate it. Says thanks for making me feel older. And he said, oh, gotta shill Santa.
Santa.
And Stag's got something very special coming up. Stag is launching something new. Could change the game, make trading much simpler.
Wait, talk to me. What? Anything you're gonna make trading simple.
Well, I think they're coming up with a bridge. Pedro, we do have a hard stop in 15 minutes.
We do. Okay, so let's move forward here. So that's Bonk. I'm looking at Bonk. Now, if we're looking at an actual like long-term play, there's a couple areas I am looking at. That's going to be the 0.433 area. So that means 4 zeros, right, to 33.04 to 4 zeros 31.01. That's going to be my first area that I'm going to be looking.
Ka-ching, I'm going to check that out. The SteamX, a non-custodial central exchange. I don't know how they do that. I mean,
yeah, that.
We're not going to look it up now. We can talk about it.
That almost sounds like oil and vinegar. How are you going to mix those?
Crypto Mike says military finance is coming back. Just a little info for y'all. Hall of Heroes coming, etc. All right. That's good.
Alrighty, I like it. I like it a lot.
I gotta step away for 1 second, Pedro. I'll be right back.
All right. Let's pull up. Look, guys, I need you guys to post the CA so I can pull that up here, right? So for Santa, and also Hall of Stag. Give me Stags. Give me Stags. I might forget what that's called. Contract number, so I can pull that up here for you guys. Here we go. 25 hanging here now. What's up? Welcome to all the new viewers over at Rumble. Thank you so much for everyone, you guys. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. That always helps us out quite a bit. We are a small crew, but we are powerful and we are growing. So hear us roar. Roar. Okay. So that's bonk. These are the two areas that I'm looking to pull back to so I can actually pick up some more of these babies that I did not pick up enough of. Let's check out Popcat. Popcat is also pumping. Guys, make sure you're popping in those CAs so I can pull them up, please. Stag, please send me Stag here real quick.
Good forward.
Yeah, we can pull that up. Do you have Stags? Yo,
I don't have it handy.
You know, I'm gonna start actually putting up watch lists for our show here, so we can actually start to.
I used to keep one handy of a bunch of stuff, but as things came and went, I lost them.
Yeah. Boom, there we go. Boom. There we go. Contract. Boom. Right here. Over here. Come on. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate that. Flockers. Okay, let's try that. That's for Stags, is that correct? What you just sent me for Stag. Let me try that again. Let's try here real quick. I think we have it right here. Nope. Alright, guys,
is Stag on CoinGecko? Have you guys reached CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap?
Let's try again. CoinGecko.
No, I've looked it up. I mean,
Yeah,
I was just making sure it wasn't under something else.
Y'all know how good I am at looking up contracts, so I'm gonna go do that. Here we go. Let's see what's up. Okay, boom. Stag. Dag. Does Stag. And what is Stag's real name? All right, CA. Here we go. Boom.
Ching, thanks. Please send me the links for that. Chuck posted a contract address, didn't he?
Yeah, it's still not wanting to be cool. Be cool with me, honey bunny. Be cool. Is this thing? There we are. There we go again. So it's on BNB. All right, so let's check out BNB. PSC. Come on, don't do that. I accidentally hit something and it. This is like painful for me.
It's on Dex Tools.
Is it on Dex Tools? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Dex Tools.io. Yeah, I already posted up here. It didn't give me the. Okay, there it goes. And now it does. I absolutely love it. Listen, from now on, I'm going to be like, give me the direct links. Send it to Tom. Give me the direct links. Because I just look like a complete buffoon. And I mean, more so than what I normally look like. So I'm just saying, come on, my peoples. Y'all know me. Y'all been listening to me how long now?
All right, so Stag is a $35,000 market cap, $13,000 in liquidity. Still nice and small there.
Yeah.
You got the daily chart on.
Yeah, this is daily.
And yeah, it came right back down to the expected level there.
Yes, sir. And I thought I used to have this on this guy right here.
8
Were you
minutes.
guys taken off of? I don't understand why.
It's
not
possible
there.
due to volume that they may have come off some
Oh, there you go.
services.
That's probably- That is actually exactly the reason why I forgot. Boom. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So this actually came to an area here. So you got two options here with stag. One being this area here. And come on. You got an area right here that you could be playing off of. And you also got this area right here. So this is an area you can see we came down to, found support. Down to this level here, literally to the T. So we literally came down into this area to the T. And it literally tapped it and then bounced off of it. So we came down, bounced, which is a good sign. And that's at that 24,000 mark area. We need to see volume step in. That's the key here with stag. You guys need to see volume step in. And then in addition, get all the KOLs on it, really to hit that. So that's what I'm looking. You guys are at a good level here. Okay. Good little area. The only resistant level that you guys really have is sitting. Actually, you have two. So you got one right here. Okay. Which is going to be right here.
I don't think you need to be so thorough on stag here. Just to
Yeah, just right here. You guys can sit there and see. These are just some of the areas that you guys can see potentially what's actually happening here. So, alrighty, boom, there you go. All right, next, what was the other one? Santa? Did we get me Santa here? Infineon and beyond. Santa, boom, launched 29. Timothy Fuentes. Here we go.
Jen H says, "Hi, Tom and Pedro. Welcome, Jen H, back
What
to the
up,
show.
Jen?
Haven't seen you in a while, or maybe you've been watching, but
know,
just
right?
haven't commented. Thanks for joining us." Mike the Cryptonaut coming to us from Austria. "Hey guys, just dropping to by for a minute. The stag team is based. Long-term dudes. Oh, and before I forget, Infineon to the moon."
Infineon.
Tim Fountain says, "Infineon."
There we go. Boom. Let's check this out here.
Crypto Mike says, "You going later or be waiting for the knowledge and fun tomorrow?" We're going to stop here in about 4 minutes, and then we'll be on the Space Lounge tonight talking news. But if you drop by and ask a chart question, I'm sure we would take it.
So World of Rewards is what you're having me check out, Mr. Fuentes. ¿Qué
World of
pasa?
Rewards.
Yeah, we haven't heard about this guys in a minute. But is this a new contract that they just came out with? Boom.
War has been on BSC for a while, I believe. I think they moved to Solana.
Hey.
I mean, they've been around a year, so.
Santa on Stag. All right, here we go. Boom, Solana. Boom. Show. All right, well, they just launched today. I think you just said that. Check out the 5 minutes, see what's going on here real quick.
Oh, War relaunched. Yeah, I'm going to get together with Bruno from World of Rewards. As you know, they were a show sponsor for a while. But I'm still going to do another video for him when he gets the new platform out for the English-speaking crew.
Yeah, so I like this area here. Good little push up, little pull back, finding support here. So we're kind of at this level here. I mean, since you guys just started, let me pull up.
All right, we got 2 minutes, Pedro.
Well, that's it in a nutshell. This is the area that I'm looking for. Supply area, demand area. We got that right there. Let's pull up the other one here, which is going to be BNB chain. This is Santa baby. Let's see if I can pull this one up here because I need my moving averages. Santa, go. Ooh. Daily, you guys are pulling back. If you're going to be looking, I mean, it's kind of what it is. You saw the selling off coming here. It tried to push up on Sunday. It couldn't continue it up. So it's most likely going to it's going to go below the low here, most likely, unless you guys get enough people to really pull together this thing. But it literally is below all the moving averages, and it's going to go down. So that's where we're seeing right now. So if you're thinking long term with this play, potentially to hold throughout the season, you could see it. This would be a good little area to put a small bag, throw some dust in it, and see if it goes. $10, see what happens. If this thing continues and it hits that all-time high again, if not much further, then there you go. But ultimately, like what I'm looking at is when you sit there and you see this type of movement go from literally, this 1.7 million now down to it's literally 10%, or that's 90% pullback. So throw some dust, see if you can get potentially 9x off of that, or 10x. That's it in a nutshell, guys. That's it in a nutshell. We got a hard close here, and so thank you so much, guys, for coming in. The DApp should be released tomorrow. For World of Rewards, shout out also to our people over there at Rumble. Thank you so much for coming in today. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. Please log in, subscribe. We got 45 followers, so we appreciate every one of them. And I'd like to see if we can get a little more. We probably have about, say about 1,000 people who watch us on a weekly basis easily, different types of people.
We do.
We
had 5,000 in the month of November so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone, you guys, appreciate you. So absolutely appreciate every one of you guys. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share button. That always helps us out quite a bit because we're a small show and we are trying to grow and make it worth it for us to, continue.
To do all this stuff. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a little kick tracks going here. Why did I put the 3 on there? It should be the 2 on. There we go. You won't be able to hear that, Pedro, because I got it on the show thing here.
Lockers, here we go. These locker people.
Can't go tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Technical Tuesday, going over a lot of the top tokens and whatever you else want. I'm sure Pedro will answer me questions too. But I'm sure we will be talking a lot about the explosion in XRP and Stellar. Judas, we didn't hit that for you today, but we'll get to it. We might even talk about it tonight and see if there's some news we want to talk about it. And that's really it for today, guys. We thank you for joining us. And we'll see you tonight in the Space Lounge or tomorrow on DYOR. Ciao.
Yeah.
Thank you.